Demons are known for their insatiable appetites, always craving more, never truly satisfied. But there's something even harder to feed: human desire. Unlike demons, whose hunger is driven by primal instincts, human desires are complex, ever-changing, and often impossible to fulfill. I'm Raven Blackwood, a seasoned supernatural investigator. Out of all the stories I've told, one stands out: the dark depths of human longing. The tale of Harbinger's Whisper. It happened a few years back. Joshua Collins was just a teenager then. He was referred to me by an ex-co-worker. We set up a phone call, and Joshua was right on time. The phone rang exactly when we agreed.
Hello, Mr. Blackwood. My dad, Sebastian, has been missing for 2 weeks. He started acting strange after spending nights at the abandoned asylum nearby. My mom, Elena, says it's like he's possessed. He's obsessed with symbols, writing them everywhere. And now he's disappeared. We haven't been able to find him for weeks. He still picks up his calls, mumbling. He's reluctant to say where he is, and his words don't make sense.
Demon possession can escalate really quickly. After the phone call, I decided to visit Joshua's home. I went the next day and was welcomed by Joshua and his mom, Elena. Joshua and Elena led me into Sebastian's living room. The place was covered in strange handwritten symbols. There was a family picture with symbols all over it, and the walls had scratches that looked like they were made by some kind of animal. The room felt cold and tense.
Sebastian is an artifact collector. I think it's a waste of money to buy those useless items, and we always argue about it. He's been acting strange ever since he bought a wand. He got it at an antique shop. I think he's being scammed. It's old, covered in strange symbols, and it cost him a lot. We've known each other for 20 years, and I've never seen him like this before. It's like he's being controlled by the wand. He doesn't let anyone touch it. He started acting weird right after he bought it. First, the symbols. Then he retreated to the old asylum to sleep over. Now he doesn't want to come back home.
This is a picture of the wand. My dad had it with him all the time. I took the picture while he was sleeping. Let me send it to you now.
This wand might be the key. I need to study it quickly before it's too late to save Sebastian. I promised Joshua I'd get back to him as soon as possible. Back home, I'm flipping through my grandparents' diary. It's filled with notes and drawings on demons, occult rituals, and cursed artifacts. These notes are highly confidential, and they prohibit me from putting them in digital form in case they fall into the wrong hands. I find something in a paragraph of my grandpa's handwriting. It says,
"The wand of the Harbinger, a relic of immense power, said to contain the essence of a demonic force. Once an object of great reverence, it was lost to time and legend. It feeds on the desires of its owner, drawing them into its dark influence. Those who possess it are consumed by fear, their sanity and reality unraveling."
Sebastian's obsession with rare artifacts wasn't random. This wand, it's a conduit. The Harbinger, a demon that feeds on fear and despair, was awakened when Sebastian bought it. This is probably what has been controlling him. I need to find Sebastian ASAP, and then I need to deal with the demon and the wand. I've got to visit the asylum. That's where the Harbinger was last seen, and there's a chance Sebastian will go back there. Before I head out, I gear up with talismans and other essentials. Joshua is really worried about his dad, so he insists on coming with me and showing me the way to the asylum. The asylum's dark, menacing structure looms under the moonlight. Joshua is distressed, but he walks close behind me, showing his concern and love for his father. We push open the creaking door. Symbols are scrawled on the walls, the same ones we saw at Sebastian's home. We walk deeper into the asylum, hearing a low growl echoing from the basement through the halls. I can feel the temperature dropping as I stand at the entrance of the hall. I put on my talisman and pass one to Joshua.
Mr. Blackwood, what is that sound?
That sound is the Harbinger's warning. It's here. According to my grandpa, the symbols on the structure mark the demon's territory. We've stepped into its domain, and it's not happy.
Look, Mr. Blackwood. Those are my dad's belongings. That's the jacket he likes to wear with him and his backpack.
Joshua points to the far end of the hall where his dad's belongings are. He can't wait and runs towards them. Without hesitation, I follow him immediately.
He's here, Mr. Blackwood. I can still smell his scent on the jacket. He's back.
I signal Joshua to stay calm and quiet. From the stairway to the basement, I see bloodstains and hear a low growling sound. I can't tell if it's coming from a human or an animal. We walk towards the bloodstains in the stairway. There's more blood. The groaning sound becomes clearer. It's a human mumbling and moaning. We cautiously walk down the stairs and see a shocking scene. A man lies half naked on a simple altar. His arms and legs are bleeding. His eyes look wild, and his legs are shaking.
It's
One of his hands is
calling me.
holding a wand. It's the same
can't
wand as in Joshua's picture.
escape. I have to finish it.
It's Dad!
It's not Sebastian. It's the Harbinger. A swirling mass of darkness appears over Sebastian. There's no time to waste. If the ritual is completed, the demon will be free. I take out a sacred cloth used by my grandparents. I jump onto Sebastian and grab his wand, using the sacred cloth to wrap it. This wand, it's a conduit. By grabbing and securing the wand, it cuts off the demon's power source. Sebastian's eyes turn burgundy red. He moans like an animal. The Harbinger is wounded. I raise my talisman again, chanting an incantation. The basement fills with blinding light. Sebastian's moaning fades, replaced by silence. He's fainted. Sebastian fainted. But when he woke up, he was still searching for his wand. According to Joshua, for some reason, he was then put in a psychiatric hospital. Meanwhile, Joshua stayed with his mom, Elena. They loved each other and took even better care of each other, finding solace in their shared experiences and the bond they had strengthened through their ordeal. As for the wand, I locked it in a secure place. The question remained, did Sebastian buy the wand on purpose? Or was it just a coincidence? His desire for the wand was still strong. We have no answer. Sometimes evil can be vanquished, but human desire is hard to diminish. Please like, subscribe, and share my channel. I am Raven Blackwood, and I will see you in my next thrilling adventure.